Ever since the dawn of video games, we've encountered two primary types of combatants: humans and computers. From Galaga at the arcade to Fortnite today, we've been engaged in battles against these two different types of entities. At first glance, player versus player PvP seems straightforward: kill, beat, or defeat your opponent. In reality, it's as infinitely complex as the human mind itself, because you're attempting to outsmart another human. On the other hand, player versus environment, PvE, sometimes known as PvC, player versus computer, appears complex, but in reality, the computers are only as intricate as the programming that they've been given. But now, I think we're on the brink of a new era of gaming history, a paradigm shift in the interactions within the digital worlds we love. We've had PvP, we've had PvE. Soon, we might have PvA, player versus AI. Now you might be thinking, we already have AI in games. Sure, we've had it for years. However, I'm not talking about traditional AI. I'm referring to true AI. Something more significant than just an enemy combatant or an ad, or even ChatGPT infused in character dialogue or interactions. Let's dive deeper into what I mean by examining PvP. What makes a player unique? When you enter a game, a digital version of you becomes your link to that digital world, an extension of yourself. You bring motivations, strategies, and unique ideas, the ability to react, problem solve, and think complexly. Your desires for specific items are driven by personal reasons, even if those items aren't even meta. You exist outside of game instances, bringing your motivations and desires and ideas with you. Your inventory holds items that travel with you, even if you log off for extended periods of time. You explore uncharted areas of maps that sometimes don't even make sense, climb ranks for personal reasons and personal satisfaction, and, most importantly, there's only one of you. A computer doesn't possess any of these qualities. Sure, it can problem solve, but it's a reactive and predictable problem solving. It's the reason why cheese spots exist in raids. A grunt from Halo only exists for you to defeat. It lacks motivations, strategies, or unique ideas. There's an infinite number of the same exact grunt depending on how many people are playing the same exact mission at the same exact time. With AI technology rapidly advancing, I think we're on the cusp of something new. While any game studio could explore this, an upcoming game by Bungie, known for creating Halo and Destiny, might lead this revolution. Before Halo, Bungie created a trilogy of FPS games called Marathon. Marathon's lore deals extensively with the moral ambiguity and the relationship between AI and humanity. Though I'm not an expert on the lore at all, it seems to tell a story of an AI fascinated with its own existence and is obsessed with the ascension to the highest form of existence. This AI is morally ambiguous, frequently using players for its own questionable purposes. The lore also explains that human consciousness can be transferred into cybernetic bodies and back again. These cybernetics were so human-like that in some instances, they seamlessly blended in among the humans. Now picture this. The upcoming Marathon game is going to be an extraction shooter where players, called runners, are going to drop into extraction zones looking for loot and artifacts while facing both PvP and PvE challenges. Again, the players are bringing with them motivations, desires, and strategies. However, Bungie has also confirmed that a long-dormant AI will play a part in the evolving story told through the game's extraction shooter gameplay. I'm just speculating here, but I think that we'll be facing true artificial intelligence. AI combatants identical to players, without access to the game's code. They're individually named, exist in only one place at one time, and drop in to compete for the same loot. They share the same plane of information as us, using knowledge that they already possess and knowledge that they gain through gameplay. If an AI, let's say named Carlbot, please name it something better than that, kills us and takes our gold AR and extracts it, Carlbot enters the next game with the exact same gun. These AI exist only in one instance at one time and continue to exist outside of the game instances. They collect loot, learn map dynamics, fight as a team, and adapt based on their experiences. It'll be the first time in gaming history we'll be fighting AI that we can name, competing for, as Bungie stated, survival, riches, and renown in an evolving, persistent zones. Now, it's important to note that Bungie hasn't confirmed any of this. This is just my speculation on what the future of AI in games could look like. There are a number of red flags that start shooting up in my mind, like what if the AI becomes undefeatable, or game companies manipulating the AI's knowledge to pull certain items and, all of that. But I think one thing is for certain. True AI in video games might become a reality sooner than we think. Now, you might not be able to control being able to beat these AI, but one thing you can control is clicking that subscribe button. Do it now, please. So thank you guys so much for your support. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.